Hello, welcome to the HIPS module. It's one of 4 modules of the Pitch Ready program that we recommend that young rugby players practice in between training sessions, and they can practice it at home, so indoors, or it can be also practiced outdoors. In this particular module, we're focusing on hips area, so to increase its flexibility as well as increase ability of players to develop speed when running on the pitch, which generally leads to improved performance. We also developed that module in a way that allows an individual to develop over time, so you will see different options for those who would like to try slightly more advanced practice. And this module, as the rest of the Pitch Ready program, aims primarily at reducing risk of injury and concussion, and also developing strength and good form on the pitch in a mindful way. So I hope you enjoy it, and see you all on the pitch. Shall we start? Are we ready?
Yeah.
So let's start kneeling this time. I'd like you to start with breathing with your belly, okay? So put your one hand on your chest, the other hand on your belly, and as you breathe in, see if you can fill up your belly like a balloon, and breathe out. Empty it completely, so you can see how your belly is moving, your belly, not your chest. That's why we're holding our hand on your belly. So breathe in, fill up the balloon, and breathe out, empty it. And again, breathe in through your nose, fill up the balloon, try not to use your chest, and breathe out through your nose. And one more time, see how that belly is lifting up. And out, empty your belly, good. And now let's try this alternate nostril breathing. So you breathe in through your one nostril, you cover it, and you're breathing out through your other one. Then you breathe in through your other one, cover it, breathe out through your first one. Again, breathe in through your first one, cover first one, exhale through your second one. And one more time, breathe in through your second one, and cover and breathe out through your first one. Now put your hands on your shoulders, so the other hand on the other shoulder, and as you breathe in, push your head against your hands. So you feel how your neck is nice and strong, and breathe out, relax. Remember about your belly, lifting up and filling up with the air. Breathe in, push your head and fill up your belly, and breathe out, relax. It's strong neck for all the rugby practice for your game. And breathe in one more time, push your head against your hands, relax. Okay, so let's get up into standing this time, because this practice is really good for your hips, okay? So you can do only as many repetitions as we will do now during this class, but when you practice at home, you can do a few more of those repetitions, okay? So stand nice and still and strong. Your legs, your hips, your shoulders all in one line. Relax shoulders. And now step your right foot forward and bend your front leg. And your back leg is nice and straight. Okay. And you're balancing on your toes. What is important here is that your knee doesn't go beyond your toes. It's just almost like a straight angle. Exactly. And now lift your hands up and sway to your right. and get back to the center and sway to your left and get back to your center. Did we forget about breathing? Breathe in, lift your hands up. Breathe out to your right and breathe in, center. Breathe out to your left and to your center. Good. Bring your feet together and now swap your legs, okay? So your left leg is now at the front. Your back leg nice and straight, and if you can, see if you can have a nice straight angle on your front foot. Lift your hands up. You all right? Yeah, good. If it hurts, don't push yourself. Breathe in and now sway to your left. Feel how your hips are working. Breathe in to the center and breathe out to your right and breathe into the center. And one more to your left and out to the center and right and back to the center. Really good, brilliant. So now let's get back on the floor, because we need to get those hips working, don't we? Who knows bridge pose? Good. So shall we try some of those? Lie down on your back. Bring your heels as close to your butt cheeks as possible and see if you can grab either your ankles, or if you lift your hips up, if you can interlace your hands underneath your hips, whatever is more comfortable. What is important is that your feet are almost the same, parallel to your hips. Good. So now breathe in, lift your hips up and hold it for exhalation. And again, breathe in, see if you can push your belly up to the ceiling and breathe out, hold it. And one more time, breathe in, push your belly up to the ceiling and breathe out, relax on the floor. Again, when you do it at home, you can do another repetition, okay? Now, shall we do a pigeon on the bridge? So, lift your left leg up, put it on the knee, on your right knee, and now just lift your hips up with your leg nice and bent, and breathe out, lower your hips down, and breathe in, lift your hip up, and breathe out, down. And then let's swap the legs, okay? So the other leg is working as well. So it's your right leg on your left knee. Lift your hips up, breathe in. Push that right knee towards the floor. So it's nice open hips, and you can actually feel how those hips are working and opening. And one more time, lift up, breathe in, and breathe out, lower down. Really good. Keep your, and now thread your right hand through the gap, and now use your left hand to leg the back of your leg is stretching. Can you feel that? On. Really good, brilliant. And as you're breathing in, pull it in. As you're breathing out, see how that muscle is stretching. Good. So let's do it on the other side. Relax your feet on the floor. May, are you all right? Yeah. So lie down. Put your left foot on your right ankle. Thread. And now just right hand and bring your feet and your legs to your chest. Breathe in and breathe out. Relax. Are we getting on? Really nice. Good. So relax now and sit down, either with just your legs crossed
challenge yourself. Put your left on top of your right thigh and see, make yourself comfortable if you can. And now lift your hands up, breathe. And breathe out, lower down to the floor. It may be that you just like that, and it's absolutely fine, because what is important is your straight back and your knee, your neck aligned with the rest of your body. Or you can literally just slide your hand how far you can go until you feel comfortable, and see if you can stay in that position for 2 breaths. In and out, in and out. And now gently walk back to where you started. Did you feel that stubborn tension in your hip? Yeah? And imagine if it's not there, how quickly you'll be able to move your legs on the pitch. So now let's do it on the other side. Sure, the tension in your other hip. Okay, so put your right leg on your left thigh, and then put your left foot underneath your right knee. And again, breathe in, lift your hands up, and lower down. And you can slide your hands forward, or just your fingers gently, but only as far as you feel it's comfortable, okay? If you feel any pressure in your knee, that should not hurt. If it does, come back up. And if it doesn't, just see if you can hold it for 1 more breath. In through your nose, and remember about your belly being like a balloon, and out through your mouth. Wonderful. Now just stand with your legs crossed and your hands on your knees, and feel that energy buzzing in your hips. In through your nose, through your mouth. And take 1 deep breath in through your nose. And as you exhale, just a big sigh. Well done! That was really good. So thank you so much. You did really, really well.